Hello, everyone. Good. Hang on. I got to get on my other. Let's see here. Bear with me. Here we go. Hang on. I got to get on my other. All right. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Part of inspiration. I'm so happy to be here tonight. And I'm just going to wait for things to get out here. So let's see if you would like to share your great gratitude. You could put your email in here, okay? Put your email, if I don't already have it, your email in the chat. The chat. Hang on one second. The chat. I can't type on my phone. Hello, Katrina. How are you? Okay, guys. So what I wanted to do tonight was just kind of have an open forum, okay, for us to be able to come together and just share what we're grateful for. And the only way for me to do it with everyone was to say, hey, if you want to share with me or with the whole group, with the collective, what you're grateful for, what you're thankful for, was to come on here and do it on Google Hangouts so that I could have you speak to everyone. So we're just going to kind of let this notification go out a little bit more, and we'll have a few more people. I really felt like it was important after last night. We're talking about, maintaining this attitude of gratitude. I really thought it was so important to give everyone a chance to speak it out, to speak it out into the universe, to speak out what we're grateful for. Like, we should be grateful for the little things, the big things. I'm just grateful for the journey, and I'm grateful for where I'm at along my journey. I didn't have to be here. I didn't have to be at a point where I'm able to come on this platform and share with people, and through this platform help other people. I could have still been stuck in a narcissistic abusive marriage, and it was emotionally abusive. It was not physically abusive. It was emotionally abusive, but him cheating on me was actually physically abusive. Especially him sleeping with 5 other women. He was playing like Russian roulette with my life, and so I don't discount that at all. But I could have been stuck in a horrible narcissistic relationship, all my energy drained, everything taken from me. And so I'm just grateful that God showed his light, and that he didn't leave me. That spirit did not leave me. He didn't forsake me. He didn't leave me. He saw me through everything and put people in my path that allowed me to learn how to get out of it, and allowed me to grow and to heal and to become the woman I am today, and to become to become a person that walks in her life purpose. Katrilla says you're really grateful for completion. Well, Katrilla, do you want to, I think you've emailed me. Do you want to come on live? I'm not sure. Well, the notification must have gone out, right? Because you saw it. You came in right away, so there must be a notification out. Just trying to wait for people to kind of get in here. I know it's probably a busy night. You know, if you want to come on, I can add you in. Hello, Raina. Nice to see you, sweetie. Yeah, I mean, if Priscilla, if you want to come in, come on. You're more than welcome to. I can add you in. You don't have to go video if you don't want. You could just speak to the people. Raina, if you would like to come on and just speak and speak out what you're grateful for, I'm more than happy. Hang on one second. Let me tell Heather to get her tail here on live. And I'm going to tell Lollipop too as well. Tell Miss Brandy. Miss Brandy. On live. Letting people know. Okay. There you go. Hello, honey. So Coachella says, I learned that I would run from love and choose men that would eventually leave. Wow. Wow. That's tremendous. That's tremendous. You know, yes, we're thankful, Spirit, for the lessons. While we were learning those lessons, it sure didn't feel good. The holy cats, it sure does now. Oh, shoot, I forgot she had to work. I forgot that Brandy has to work tonight. Okay. Yeah. And the lessons, right? The healing that had to come from that. Like learning why you ran, right? Why did you not think you deserved love? Okay, hang on. Okay. Let's talk about it a little bit. I hope it works. Okay. I just sent you an invite, sweetie. Miss Catrella. I hope it works because it's coming. It's going to an MSN. So I don't know if it works for MSN. I guess we'll see, won't we? We're going to try something new today. No, Rain, it sure doesn't feel, it doesn't feel good. I'm used to it now. I don't want to leave the call. Because you never had a father and a mother, and mother wasn't a good one, yeah. Did you get my invite, sweetie? Miss Catrilla, did you get my invite? And I don't know if MSN will work. If MSN emails, so I don't know if it works. But I sent it to you. Yes, you have to have Google Hangouts. I should put Heather on here. I'm sure Heather has things that she's grateful for. Yeah, it's part of the Google suite. Like if you have Gmail on your phone, Raina. It's part of that Google suite. It's a Google account. Yeah, it's a Google account. Heather, what are you doing? You want to come on Hangout for a minute? I won't just call you unless you tell me yes. It's happening. I think. Oh, well, hurry up. You should have known I was going to call on you. I don't even know why you pretended that not to know that I was going to call on you. So Heather's studio is her ladies' room. I'm going to need y'all to come on here. So, Miss Katrilla, I don't know if I guess it doesn't work if it's an MSN account, right? I guess it has to be a Gmail account. I just assume everybody has a Gmail account. I need a ring light. So the reason also that we're doing this tonight, y'all, and I'm really hoping some people, like more people come on. Like if you get a chance to share this video with folks, let folks know that we're on. Maybe Heather, we can even let people know we're on I don't know how we do it on IG, but anyway, this is the thing, that the more we are gracious, the more gratitude we show to people, to God, right? To spirit, however you put it, for what we have, what he's blessed us with, how he's helped us, all of these things. Oh, Dre. I'm going to take this out of this darn thing because it's bugging the crap out of me. Okay, here we go. I'm putting up on Insta. I don't want a video. I want this. I'm putting up on Insta that we're on live right now, because I want people to come here and I want people to be like, hey, I'm grateful for, because the more that we show our gratefulness, right? Oh my gosh. Like we raise our vibrations. And as we raise our vibrations, come on, wake up. As we raise our vibrations, share. I'm going to share this on Insta. Feed. Insta. Come on. Come on. On live right now. Share your gratitude. All right, here we go. Gratitude. Link to channel in bio. Here we go. You guys, I love the fact that you're so patient with me. I feel like this little old lady, right? Share. Okay. I feel like this little lady sometimes it just doesn't know what the heck she's doing. But you guys put up with me. So anyway, as we show our gratitude, right? As we talk about our gratitude, as we share our gratitude, as we are like, yay, all these things, we raise our vibration. We raise our positive energy. When you start thanking God, like I thank God for so much stuff, like every day I thank God for so much stuff. And as you thank him just along your day, your heart just fills. And as your heart fills with love, your vibration gets higher and higher. Like you vibrate, your emotion is at a higher frequency. And as you maintain a higher frequency vibrational level, everything that you've been seeking to manifest just literally starts coming. And you're not even thinking about it. It just happens because you maintain a high vibrational state. Lord, everybody got to put their makeup on, their brows on. I didn't even give y'all the nasty lip tonight. I let the nasty lip go. I was like, I'm just going to get on. Because I just wanted to get on. I'm just grateful. Welcome to those that are joining us. What we're doing tonight is a night of gratitude. Okay? Night of gratitude. So if you would like to join me live right now and share with the collective what you're grateful for, be thankful for something, anything, right? Whatever you're thankful for, where you are on your journey, all that great stuff. Thank God Heather's done. Then I want you to come on live here, share it. Okay, you don't even have to turn your video on. You could just leave your little face up there from your Google Hangout face, right? And leave it up there and just share. Guys, let's share and raise everybody's vibration together. I'm so happy. Okay, Heather, I invited you. This is my girl. Oh, I got to put my earbuds in. So I figured out, guys, that I can't have my speaker going at the same time I'm talking because, like, the sound would feed back right in there. Did it come to you, Heather? Did you get the invite? How do you do that? Invite. Okay, I invited you twice. I'll be super angry if this doesn't work. Yay! Here she is. You're still.
You see me?
Yay!
There
she is. Hello.
Hi. I had to mute the actual YouTube or it would make feedback.
Yeah. Yeah, totally. Oh my God.
I'm gonna
so excited.
read the comments on here.
So excited.
Oh,
okay.
Tell everybody, I'm gonna go on my Facebook real quick and be like, yo, I'm live.
Yes, because then I want you to share what you're grateful for, and I want to share what I'm grateful for together. And then Miss Raina is going to join in. Like, we're just going to have a big old party here, guys. A big old party. I can't wait. I'm so excited. But yeah, so like all day today, I've been thinking like the little things that I'm grateful for and the big things that I'm grateful for. Like, I'm grateful that my daughter is coming in. My oldest daughter is coming into town tomorrow, and she'll be here till like Saturday. I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful that I'll see my granddaughter Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Super grateful for that. My oldest granddaughter, my Tana Pickles. I'm super grateful. I'm grateful for my job. I'm grateful for that I have a roof over my head, right? I'm grateful that I have a car. I'm grateful for a lot of different things. And you know what's crazy is that I could put out, if I had put out that I was doing like readings tonight, I would have had a full room.
Mm-hmm.
Full room. But it's time to show gratitude, and people are like not showing up.
Right.
That says a lot.
And great.
What do you froze?
My internet. I said they're ungrateful and low vibrational. Isn't that right, Raina?
So we are just going to be super grateful right now and very high vibrational. So what are you grateful for, Heather?
I'm grateful for a lot of stuff. I'm grateful for, things from like the roof over my head and food that, in my fridge that I can feed my kids. And I'm grateful for my kids and my health. That is super important because, if you don't have health, like you're just in a constant, pain or having to go through things. So I'm very grateful for my health. I'm grateful for my mom and my dad, even though he passed away. Like, I'm really lucky that I had them as parents. Like, well, I still have my mom because they're just amazing. And then there can be some really crappy parents. But I happen to luck out, and I'm grateful for my car, for everything, basically. I'm grateful. Oh, here we go. I'm grateful for you too. Oh. And for like my job with you. Like, I love it. You know what I mean? And I'm not just saying that because like I'm in front of your face and I have to set up or something. Like, I really am. I'm grateful for.
I'm actually texting a couple other people too.
I just no, I'm grateful. Anyways, yeah.
Yes. So I am super grateful for you, and for the opportunities that we have to work together. Because I'm going to tell everybody, without this woman, my website would not be up. I would not keep on track with the vast majority of stuff that goes on. It is a lot to do this work, and it's a lot of organization and a lot of preparation. And I am so very grateful to her, for her skills and her patience, and very grateful for the fact that, while right now I cannot, what you do, Heather, is priceless to me. And I don't think you have any clue how priceless it is to me. And I am just eagerly awaiting the day when this, provides for you and your family. That's the main goal for me. Is that this?
Well, I can visualize it happening, which is kind of cool.
Yes. Okay, now we're really being super sappy.
Everybody's gonna be like, "Oh Lord!"
Right? Oh my gosh!
I think, isn't visualization probably the first step?
It is. It is the first step. And another purpose for gratitude too is that actually helps your visualization skills. Because if you physically say, I'm super happy, let's say for this little thingy that holds my phone most of the time. I'm super grateful for my little small tripod. Well, that came into my life. Or my laptop that came into my life. That might be maybe a desktop. That's something small, right? So the more I'm grateful for the small things that materialize, then when I'm visualizing something big, I have a point of reference to go back to say, well, God, Spirit, you provided me with this. You provided me with that. You provided me with a $600 desktop for $120. You provided me with all these small things, and that builds your faith. The more you build your faith, the more you raise your vibration. The more you raise your vibration, your heart sends out this signal, the electromagnetic signal, and it just goes and brings it back. Hello.
And also, I think if you don't appreciate stuff, if you're not grateful for what you have, you're negative in this place, and you can't draw good things to you. When you're negative, you just can't. Do you know what I mean?
Yes. So for those of you guys that just joined us, thank you. Hello, Dre. Hello, Lee. We are doing a night of gratitude tonight.
She's watching.
And if you would like to join us in this night of gratitude, those of you that have my my phone number or whatever, just text me your email address if you don't want to put it in the chat so I can add you. But I'll add you to the chat live. We're just sharing what we're grateful for. Even if it's just that, man, I just came out of a crap hole and I was just living a horrible life. And I just thank God for where I'm at right now. I thank Supreme Spirit for where I am. I don't care what it is, but we are just showing gratefulness and thankfulness to God for everything that he's done for us. Because oh my gosh, I'm literally going to cry. Hello, Leo son. Hello, everyone that's just joining. I'm literally going to cry because I can't help it when I think of everything that God's done for me in my life. That it's so much to, what he's done for me, what he's done for my children. He's never let me down. There's never been a promise he's not kept. Never. So if you would like to join in on this live hangout, please let me know. You can put your email address in the chat and I can add you. If you have Google Hangouts, so you'll need a Gmail account. We just want to give people a voice to be able to be grateful and to put it out here. Raise everybody's vibrations. Let's raise all of our vibrations together as a unit. Because when we hear what other people, what Spirit's done for others, then that also builds up our faith. And we're so busy trying to manifest, right? We forget that Spirit is not a slot machine, right? He's not a slot machine that we just go walk up to and give a quarter because that's what we feel like giving, the only sacrifice we want to make, and pull the arm down and ding, 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 here we go, we hit the jackpot. That's not what this is. And so often people want to manifest things. Hey, spiritually gifted, so glad you could join us. So often people, we forget to just be thankful. We forget to be thankful. Totally forget it. So, and that I talk about the story of David in the Old Testament, where he was Saul when he was fighting Goliath, about to fight Goliath, and Saul offered him his armor. He's like, "Here, kid, you need my armor." And David's like, "This doesn't even fit." It drowned him. He was just like, "Whatever, I cannot wear this." And what did he say? He said, "God delivered me. God delivered me from the bear. God delivered me from this. God delivered from everything." The line, da 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 da. He will deliver me. He will deliver Goliath into my hands. Right? So that's what we're doing when we're being grateful for things. We're building up our faith so that when it comes time to have faith for or manifest or attract, right? We have all these things that we already know God's done, and we're grateful for it. Because just if any of you all are parents, there's nothing worse than an ungrateful child. Nothing worse than an ungrateful child. And if my kids were on here right now, they would tell you, your behind wasn't grateful for stuff I did for you in July. You wouldn't get nothing come Christmas time. I would remind you. Remember that? And you didn't even bother to say thank you. I'm not doing extra for you. You're getting some socks and some underwear. That's what you're getting. And I would be that mama that would do that.
A lump of coal.
That costs too much. I could put that in the charcoal pit. So Barna was saying, yes, only Jesus could help you. I understand.
Oh, so I have to tell you guys a funny story. And I'm grateful for this funny story. And it's about David from the Bible, kind of, in a way. So I was getting the siding done on my house I lived in previous to this one. Because it was tough and it was a new house. And so this Amish guy came, a couple of Amish guys, and they were tacking the siding up. And, you know, he's married because he has his beard and he does whatever, you know, in the hat. And I found out, I figured out, I mean, he like hit on me. He was hitting on me. And so funny because the way he did it was he was like, "You're Bathsheba and I'm David." And I was like,
"You nasty cow."
I was like, "Are you going to kill my husband?" Oh my God. And then I was like, "Do you watch me when I'm bathing?" I was like freaking out. But I was like, oh my goodness. And then anyways, nothing ever came of it, obviously. But anyway, I always thought that was funny. That was like the craziest.
Oh my gosh. Well, he was a little nasty that day. So Barna Wasan says, only Jesus could help me. Hello, Phyllis. Again, anyone that wants to join in, please let me know. I want to hear what you're grateful for. Says Jesus helped you, that you tried to sacrifice your soul to the Illuminati. You did not feel good enough for your twin. If I was not rich, and it put me on hell on earth and led to separation. Yes. So understand, my brother or my sister. I'm sorry. I'm not, I shouldn't assume a gender. Understand, my spiritual brother or sister. What we're saying here is not against any religious belief at all. We are all coming from various religious beliefs. And if you found relationship with Supreme Spirit, with God, through Jesus Christ, I am so thankful. I am thankful for that. We on this channel, I'm a Christian minister. I embrace everyone. And the reason I embrace everyone is as long as they're following light. And so we have followers of Allah here. We have followers of Buddha. We have followers of Hindu gods or Egyptian gods or whatnot. Because I believe that God is not a God that would say, I'm only going to make one way for one culture, and that's the only way, and the rest of the 7 billion people on earth, forget about you. Okay? This is what I've come to understand, is that God's not petty. So the method that you were able to come was through Jesus. That was the method I was able to come. And I thank God and I love Jesus. But I also understand that Supreme Spirit is just that. He is supreme. And I thank God that you found your way and that you did not follow and go down that dark path and lose your soul. I thank God for that. Brother, thank you, brother. I thank you for being here. So here we are all about not just knowing God just on the surface, just in what is taught in text, in various texts, but the deeper mysteries, so that we can then activate and illuminate, activate our spiritual gifts and walk in our true purpose of unity. Because God's coming. God is asking all of us to be light in this world. And some of us are going to get reached through Jesus Christ. Some of us will be reached through Allah. Some will be reached through Buddha. Some will be reached through whatever. Some will be reached simply by saying the universe. And once I finally understood what they meant when they said the universe, and they were talking about light and love, because God is energy and light and love. Yeah, your twin is a smoking hot Filipino. Of course. Honey, what did you say, honey?
I said, if you like stars.
I want more people to, well, you know what? So Gabriel Inspires, we're starting to work together. So everyone, please also go to his YouTube channel, Gabriel Inspires. He said something the other day in a video, and he said it more than once. I will love the day, and I agree with him, when we look at each other as spiritual beings and not by this outer skin and this outer shell, because this character that we're playing in the Matrix right now is not real. Our spirit is who's real. So I see the beauty in Heather. I see the beauty. Well, she's beautiful anyway. but I see the beauty in everyone. So it doesn't matter if you're nerdy or not. On your outside, that's your character, right? But you're a beautiful soul, and I can see that beautiful soul. And you have such a gift and a call in your life, and the enemy tried to steal you. The enemy tried to steal you, brother. The shadows tried to take you. But God grabbed you and pulled you up. And thank you for finding this channel today. And I hope you stick around, because we teach a lot, and I love the entire tribe and the entire collective. And we're a band of light workers here, and middle workers, some of us.
Subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Thank you. Who else wants to come on with me? Spiritually Gifted, do you want to come on and share with people what you're grateful for? Phyllis? Islam King? Frank? Anybody?
Frank and Beans, get on here.
Frank and Beans. I was so glad to see you back on YouTube, brother. I bet it did. I bet it did, my brother. If you want to come on here, if you want to come on too, you just put your email here, and as long as it's a Gmail account, I can add you in. I'm getting hot. Spirit of the Lord is coming on down, honeys. I know it took a long time. Girl, bye. Personal summer. Woo! Islam King, where are you? King.
Dre.
Young King. Young King. He knows who I'm talking to. He knows who I'm talking to. Young King. Your speaker's out? Okay. All right. But I want you to subscribe. Please do subscribe. Because I want you here. We teach on a lot of different things. So who else am I will tell you one thing. I am very grateful, Spiritually Gifted. I am very grateful because I have watched you grow so much in the last few months. And I've been watching you from afar. You don't know. But I peek in on you every now and again. You did early, wonderful. Thank you so very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am just so grateful for you, Spiritually Gifted. Amazingly grateful. And amazingly grateful for your gift. I'm going to be hot and cold, y'all. I'm going to be taking this on and putting it on, taking it up. I'm happy. I'm grateful for this darn sweater, y'all, that I got at Target last night. I usually don't mess with Target. Okay, guys, what else are we grateful for? I don't want this to be a boring night. I might pull out some cards. Y'all not talking. I'm grateful for a whole lot. Grateful for my kids, grateful for my family, grateful for all of you.
They can put it in the comments if they don't want to get on.
Yes, if you don't want to get on, you can put it in the comments, please. You could put it in the comments, please. Well, hello, Lady Rose. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Gratitude Night.
Lady Rose?
Raina take forever to put them darn brows on. I didn't know it took that long to put some brows on.
No.
She
could have had him.
You tell your kids to get off the internet. You keep freezing.
Okay, I'll tell him. Let me pause the video.
Okay. Barna. Barna, have you had I'm even going to ask you, Barna, within 3 days, you're going to be visited by angels. I hope you're listening to me, Barna. 3 days from now, 3 nights from now, you're going to be visited by angels. And they're going to come to you in a dream. And in that dream, there's going to be some symbols. Things are going to be shown to you, and they're going to be relayed to you via symbols. It will make sense to you, but you're going to have to then take those symbols and meditate. Varna, each of the symbols are going to show you a different area of your life purpose and the call on your life. Some will make perfect sense for you because they're going to be from your childhood and from your culture. And others are going to be about the future and what your future purpose and your future plan is. But the Lord is saying, don't be scared. Because yes, it is a big task. But as you grow with Him step by step, and as you are led by the Spirit, each step along your path will be illuminated to you. You've taken one step. Now He's asking you to start taking more. Your giftings are going to start coming to you quickly because He says there's not a lot of time. So the Lord's saying, I need to teach you quickly. And I've placed you amongst people that are going to be able to help you grow in your gifts and your talents. Your family might scoff at you. Your friends are going to think that you're crazy. 3 days' time, you will be visited by an angel in your dreams. 3 days. Pay very close attention to your dream. Very, very close attention, Barnard, to your dream. You're going to see 5 different symbols. 2 from the past, 1 from the present, 2 from the future in that dream. Can one of the moderators make sure Barna is still here? Because I can't see it on my phone. Brother, I hope you heard me. I hope you heard me. You're blessed and highly favored. Where's King? Lady Rose. Wow, sweetie. Lady Rose, I see where you are going to I see you writing an instructional booklet. One for the pendulum, one for the tarot. But overall, there's a book in you about indigo children and spiritual children. So I see you doing that instruction. And I see you offering that book. A lot of us are being called to write books, I want to tell you, because I do believe that there perhaps will come a time when YouTube may or may not allow us to be on this platform. I've heard people say that before, and I've had people, hello Indigo Ray, I've had people mention to me, talk to me about the fact that all these videos that we put out, all this content we put out, that YouTube technically owns it. So it's going to be imperative for those of us that are teachers and healers and ministers on this platform. You're going to need to do a few things. You need to write. Okay, we need to be producing actual books. And you need to have a platform and a method for saving your teachings off of YouTube so that you own it and it'll be there for posterity's sake later on. That's going to be very necessary. Lady Rose, I see 3 books. They're booklets. They're not large books. I see 3 books. I also see that you are going to, I see you hosting gatherings, 10, 20 people, like home gatherings, where these people will come and they'll be ministered to through you. And they're going to come and seek knowledge and come and seek spiritual wisdom and come and seek light, because you're going to be known as the healing woman that's down the road. She might be a little strange sometimes, but she's the healer down the road. So people are going to start coming to you because they're going to need to understand, why are things happening to them in their lives? They're going to want to understand, why are my children acting the way they're acting? Why does it seem like my marriage is breaking up? Why does it seem like my family all of a sudden is just not right? Or the job, they're trying to understand why their life is going the way that it's going. And they know that there's something more, and they know you have it. So I see you having like these home meetings, almost like what the early Christian church did, right? Home meetings, people gathered in your home or in a space. It's potentially another healing space. But I see that for you. And I see 3 booklets. The first one's going to be about the pendulum. The next one will be about potentially the tarot. And then the third one is about children. Hello, Josie. Okay. Well, it's going to become bigger and more expansive, Lady Rose. That's what I see for you. Lady Rose says she's grateful for all of us beautiful ladies coming into her life. Anybody that wants to come on live with us, please let me know if you just want to put what you're grateful for in here. Oh, sweetie. Barna, sweetheart. I just told you, oh my goodness. You can't hear me? Son of a biscuit.
You can rewind it. There's like a little line at them, and he can rewind it and then just go ahead and fast forward when he's done.
Yep.
Or while replaying.
So Barna, I need you to take the little red dot and rewind it back. What do you think, about 5-10 minutes? Yes, you. I just spoke over you. You're welcome, Lady Rose. I just spoke over you, sweetheart. I knew you weren't here. Gosh darn it. I need you to rewind back, my dear. So, did you hear me say that you're going to be visited by an angel in 3 days? Okay. Oh, you want me to tell you more? Oh, I get it. Sweetie, you have to have the dream first. I'm not allowed to tell you anymore. I will say this. You're an inventor. You are an inventor. There's been very few inventors that have come through my channel. You're an inventor. You do need to write down what you see. Yes, you're grateful for all the blessings. Yes, write down your dreams. Write them down. And then I want you... Oh, you're wonderful. I want you to email me after your dream. Here's my email address. I want you to email me, Barna. Can one of my moderators that's by the computer, can one of you please put my website in the comments, in the chat, please, so I don't have to keep typing it. Yes, Indigo Ray, grateful for all the blessings and that you've received this year. What blessings have you received? I want us to be specific, guys. We need to be specific about what we're grateful for. The more specific we are about what we're grateful for, The more it becomes real. The more it becomes real, the more positive vibrations we emit. The more our heart becomes positive, and we have positive in 3 days, 3 nights. Yes, 3 nights. Yes, you do need to go for your Reiki certification. Yes. Can you come to Madison in March? End of February, beginning of March, Lady Rose? Because I'll be doing Reiki certification end of February, beginning of March in Madison at the conference.
We were calling it spiritual retreat. I can't talk. And now conference. So in case you've heard me talk about it, Lady Rose.
I love my beautiful grandbabies too. I can't wait to see my 10 of pickles.
She's so cute.
She's so adorable. Yes, Josie, grateful for our angels. Yes, how could I forget? So grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful.
Lady Rose, the first spiritual conference, or retreat, sorry, is going to be in Madison, Wisconsin, in either like late February or early March. So like the weekend of maybe like February 22nd, that weekend, or the following weekend.
Thank you, Heather. And we're calling it, I think we're going to call it a conference now because we're going to be doing so much. We're going to be doing, that's fine. We're going to do Reiki attunement. So for part of the package, you'll get attuned, Reiki level 1. And then we're going to talk a lot about the healing process, healing others, the manifestation process, and we are going to get into the business of ministry, the business of the spiritual business. Heather is also going to be teaching. She's going to be conducting yoga in the mornings and meditation. Miss Heather, yes?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Where, she said, where is Madison? Baby, it's in Wisconsin, honey. In Wisconsin. Madison, Wisconsin.
All the cheese.
All the cheese all the time. We're going to include your meals for sure. We're trying to work this out so we can include hotel. How much is it going to be? I'm not sure. I'm going to try to keep this, what did we say, around $600. And my hope and prayer, I'm bringing this in, I'm manifesting it in, is that $600 will be able to include your hotel and meals. Friday dinner, Saturday morning, and Sunday morning breakfast. Saturday morning, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Sunday breakfast / brunch. So this is what I see, $600. That's not going to include airfare, but I feel it's a very fair price for everything that we're going to do that weekend. It's going to be packed. You're going to need to get here by noonish, 1 o'clock on Friday, because we are going to hit the ground running Friday afternoon. You'll be able to do your registration. We'll send you home with some swag, send you home with some stuff, your attunement. And the Reiki 1 attunement, you guys, here in Madison is $150 on its own. That's not even including anything else that we're doing for you guys. Okay, Barna, your divine feminine side is probably what stands out. Yes, you are such a kind soul. I feel that. Probably because your twin is a woman as well. Definitely. But that gives you great insight. Your divine feminine gives you great insight and a great capacity to relate to Creator. It's easier for you. Yes, Indigo Ray, a new job, progress to your goals. Indigo Ray, you got your twin flame? I didn't know that. Okay, Josie, I really want to hear about these angels. Grateful for our angels. Josie, any angels in specifically Josie? I love her. I love Josie. We are all Indigo Ray, divine masculine and divine feminine. We have both in this. All of us do. Where's
Raina?
Girl
All we
still
need
putting
is
on
one
them
eyebrow.
brows, child. She's still putting on them brows. Now she's gonna
You
give
could
us a
just do one
nasty.
and then just
She gonna give
put
us a
like this.
nasty. She gonna give us a nasty lip, as Madison would say, as TS would say, a nasty lip. She gonna give us a nasty lip, some nasty brows too. I didn't even do my nasty lip tonight. Josie,
Lisa,
go ahead, love.
could you explain divine masculine and feminine? My friend is watching, and she doesn't know what you mean by that, and I didn't want to type it all up.
Certainly. So meaning divine masculine and feminine, meaning that if we understand and believe that God, creator, spirit, has both masculine and feminine qualities, because yes, we're male and female, and I'm just going to go by the Bible, so please nobody get like offended, but that's where I learned. At the time of creation, it says that he made them male and female, right? And when he made man, he needed to make woman because man was incomplete without woman. So there is a divine masculine aspect to God, and there's a divine feminine. He encompasses all of it as to one being. Our spirits are neither masculine or feminine. They are both. They're both. They're not, I might be in a female body this go around, but I can guarantee you that I wasn't always a woman, and not like this lifetime. And but I have a lot of qualities about me. People often tell me I think like a man, or I conduct business like a man. I'm very business like a man, like a woman can't, right? But you know what I'm saying? Like there's certain things about me that are much more masculine in nature than are feminine. Like my grandmother was concerned, like when I pledged a sorority in college, she was thrilled. I'll never forget it. I came home with my letters and my jacket and everything. And she was like, "Oh my God, Dee," which is my mom. She says, "Dee, I thought she was going to be a lesbian for sure." Like thank God she pledged a sorority. Like she thought for sure that was it. So you could be So divine masculine, Heather, divine masculine and feminine is just that. It's the very essence, right, of masculinity and the very essence of femininity. So in tarot, you'll have the emperor and the empress. The empress is the one that bears the children. The emperor, like, is the lord over everything, right? They're divine masculine and divine feminine. I hope that helped. Barna says you can be a straight guy and have a sexy divine feminine soul that shakes your hips in the silhouette. Yes, twin flame. And soothes his soul through sexy yoga. I dance with a lot of cannabis in my system. Well, okay, whatever floats your boat. Some people use psychedelics, some people don't. Josie, I hope you're still here. I really want to talk about angels a little bit. We should be very grateful for our angels, our spirit guides, and our angels. So, my assigned archangel is Archangel Ariel. She is a bad, I would say, biche. She's a bad biche. She's bad. Okay, she's definitely a warrior. She's a warrior angel. She is the feminine, the divine feminine side of Archangel Uriel, who is a warrior angel as well. Very wise warrior angel. Get to know your angels. Yes, ma'am. Miss Heather.
7 or
I'm sorry, sweetie.
I said, how many archangels are there?
So, oh boy. For a flight, Lady Rose, can't be that much. If that's the case, we're gonna move it to Milwaukee.
Ooh.
That's too much money. Lady Rose, see how much it would be to go to Milwaukee.
And the best time to look for flights is 3 p.m. Eastern time on a Tuesday. Don't ask me why.
Oh, shoot. I didn't want archbishops. I don't care how many archbishops there are. Some say that there are 7, but I believe that there are more. So there's 7 archangels: Sururiel, Raphael, Raguel, Michael, Gabriel, Remiel, and Uriel. So there's 7 archangels. There is a feminine side to all of them. So that's where Archangel Ariel. Oh, the miles to Madison. Child, look, I thought she was saying that's how much the darn flight was going to be. I was like, oh no, baby. Do all twin flames dream about each other before they meet? Well,
some people don't.
I'm not sure how I feel about the twin flame thing. I do believe that you do dream about your mate before you meet them. Lady Rose, don't you fly. Ooh, girl. I do believe you dream about your mate before you meet them. I have seen in my dreams my soulmate many years ago. I think I was 22. And then I saw him in a dream again when I was 33. And I saw him again in my 40s. I've thought a couple different times that I've met him, but I haven't yet. Hello, Lisa K.
I feel like Charlotte from Sex and the City, where she's like, "Where is he? Tired." No, so, like that.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. So now I'm 50, and I'm like, well, I thought I had him. Then he swam away, so that wasn't him.
Mm-hmm.
And then I thought maybe again, and then he kind of went away, so that wasn't him. There are so many angels, I know. Josie, I love this. I love talking about angels. There are so many angels I can't even count. I love the song 100,000 Angels by My Side. Actually, I asked the angels to guide me as to what to say, where to go, and who to help each day. That's perfect. That's perfect. That's such a beautiful use of the angels. Because they are there to be our guides. And we have to understand that even if, so I know that Archangel Ariel she's assigned to me. And she's one of my main, hang on one second. One of my main guides. Like, yeah, pretty much my main. But she could be with me at the same time she's assigned to somebody else. They're omnipresent because they're spirit. I thought there was more than 7. Traditionally, there's 7.
Well, I have a question.
Josie, help me out here. Josie, help me out, sis. I wish I could bring you on.
I was going to ask, what's the difference between archangel and just angel? Like, is there a difference?
Sorry, guys. There's hierarchy to angels, right? There's archangels, there's seraphim, there's cherubim.
Right.
And there's angels. So there's different, it's just different in the hierarchy.
Oh, okay.
Good Lord. I'll be glad when this crap comes out. Josie, help us out. How many archangels are there? Josie is local. I met Josie at a channeling session that my Reiki master, Jeremy Anaker, he's been on this channel before, hosts. And I met her before, but you know how sometimes spirit just doesn't like you meet somebody, but you don't really meet them.
Mm-hmm.
And then this last one, a few weeks back, we actually met. And she is a wonderful, wonderful pillar of the community. And I'm so grateful for her. I found that it's not always necessary to ask a specific angel. Yes, I totally agree. However, the most important thing is we ask, because they don't help us unless we do. Oh my gosh, that's so true. We have to remember that light, that God, right? That the light side is perfect gentleman, perfect gentle person. Not going to force anything on us against our will. The shadow side forces things on us. The dark side does. The light doesn't. Always allows us to exercise our free will. Doesn't trick us. Doesn't try to do something to us. Always allows us to exercise our free will. So yes, we have to ask. And it would behoove you in the morning to ask your angels to guide you. Because they will.
Are there, because, according to Genesis, in the Talmud, and I don't know what's in the Quran, but, Lucifer, angel that was cast out of heaven. So does that mean that there are still bad or negative angels, or did they all get cast out?
They did not all get cast out. Christianity says it was a third of the angels that fell from heaven and went with Lucifer.
So are there any bad ones still?
Angels,
or no?
There no spirit being is energy cannot be neither be destroyed nor created, so they still exist.
Oh, okay.
Where there's light, there's dark. There has to be an opposite. There always has to be opposite. So that's why I have a more difficult time with this non-duality concept, because there always has to be an opposite. An equal but opposite. That's a basic law of physics. We would not know if there was light if there was no dark. We couldn't.
A yin and a yang.
Yes. Ooh, I've never heard I've never heard about 21 essential angels. I've never heard of a medical medium. That's interesting, Josie. We must talk about that sometime. Archangels are of a higher rank, but they're not the highest rank. Seraphim are the highest rank, then cherubim, then archangels, right? 4. Yes. Seraphim, cherubim, archangels, and then angels. Interesting. I asked guides and angels for checking along with Archangel Michael. Yes, very good. That's very good, Lisa. I would do that. So, man created the devil. Interesting concept. I think it does vary between different people, Josie. I have a hard time believing that beings that are not trapped in a societal vessel would stoop to lower vibrations. Well, let me put it to you like this. If we understand, Barna, that there is a range of vibrational energy, that lower vibration still exists outside of humanity, then there has to be energy that operates at lower vibration. We were not created to be dark beings. We were created to be light beings. We make a choice. We have free will, whether or not we choose to ascend or we don't. Whether we choose to awaken or we don't. We have choice, what level we choose to operate. The same way that angelic beings had a choice once upon an infinity. long time ago, before this construct was made. There was a different construct. Okay, and it was angelic beings were in that construct. They had free will. They don't anymore. They're sealed. That's how I understand it. Their wills were sealed after the war in heaven. War in the heavens. So I would have a hard time as well. But think about it this way. How many men do you know, I mean, throughout history, that felt they were bigger than God? So if a lowly man can figure out, a human being, right? Well, actually, we're kind of above the angels. But if man can think that he's bigger than God, why can't an angelic being? Ego is ego. Pride is pride. It's an energy that exists. It's never been destroyed. Yeah, and I agree with you, Josie. I do look at it as vibration. I think that some of us that have had to deal with at different times with different lower vibrational entities and how they have wreaked havoc on human beings. I have a little bit more of a, I don't want to call it a warring spirit. I have a little bit different perspective just because of the things that I've had to look at and handle over the years. Heather, was there someone else that had a question?
Oh, no, I was like whenever my friend texted me about questions I would ask, but
oh, that's okay.
No, I had to run and see why there was banging upstairs.
Oh, boys will be boys. 9 orders of angels.
Interesting. 9 orders of angels.
Well, that's an interesting concept. Is the dark on third dimensional plane? And if that is true, which I'm not opposed to, that makes sense and that fits. If lower vibrational energy is not allowed in the upper. If the casting out of heaven was really casting out of the 5th dimension, you can't operate here anymore.
Hi, Steph.
I don't know. Hi, Steph. What if the demons are only parts of someone from a parallel dimension somewhere else that refused to accept parts of him or herself that got closed up in personal life issues and never got closure? Well, I would... Now Raina's ready. We all in a whole nother discussion.
Those better be some perfect eyebrows, girl.
Now
perfect.
Raina's ready. Okay, Raina, hang on, baby. Hang on. I hope you put that setting spray on there, that setting powder. Barnum. I would go along with that.
Depends on if string theory is right about the parallel universes.
Mm-hmm. I would. I just know from personal experience in having to remove demons or cast demons out or remove spirits that were oppressing an area, that they exist. What they actually are, I do not believe they're fallen angels. I believe there's something else. I never thought about what they truly were, whether or not they were human spirits. That would tend to make sense because an angel cannot, like an angelic spirit can't inhabit a physical body. So it would make sense that they would be potentially a human spirit or a other humanoid type spirit that would be able to interact with this body. I don't know. I haven't thought about it. Of other collectors, and it keeps going. I think humans are definitely always evolving. I'm not sure about angels, but I'm open to the concept. I definitely am open to it. Lord knows I've opened myself up to a ton of other concepts, but I've not known angels to evolve. I guess I'd have to understand the type of evolution we're talking about. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Heather.
Oh, no, I didn't mean to interrupt. There's like a lag or something, so I apologize. So my friend has a question. The difference between spirits with a lowercase, angels, and spirit with a uppercase. Like, what's the difference? Like, how would we explain that?
I explain that as spirit in uppercase is just the same way that I would write God in uppercase or Allah in uppercase or, creator in uppercase. It is a level of supremacy, supreme spirit from which everything has come.
The Holy Spirit.
Right. So God calls us in the Bible and in other texts, holy texts, calls us God, small g. Right? And so when I refer to us, I always say that we are infinite beings of the divine. We're divine, infinite beings of the divine and from the divine. But we are not the supreme spirit. Okay? Angels, that depends on who you talk to. I believe we do have the ability to ask angels for their help. But I also believe that because the Bible talks about that we can loose angels, dispatch angels. Whatever you loose on earth should be loose in heaven. Whatever you bind on earth should be bound in heaven. That we have the ability to dispatch angels on our behalf and the behalf of others. So there's a level of authority, but it's like not like authority. I don't know. I mean how to. It's like I don't think I'm better than an angel, but I also understand that there's a hierarchy in creation as well. So we're partners working together, but by the same token, I literally would dispatch angels to go help a person in a situation.
Do we have spirit with a lowercase in us?
Yes. We are spirit beings first in a human body, having a human experience. We are mind, body, spirit, right? We're a triune being. Just like the Trinity, God the Father, God the head spirit, right? The spirit orchestrates everything. Jesus was fully man, fully God, right? Humanity. And the Holy Spirit is God's will and the energy and the movement. So our words, our soul, boom, that's what the triune being. So that's how come we can co-create, because we are primarily spirit beings having an earthly experience. Okay. I also want, so you've seen a lot, haven't you, Barnabas saying? Yeah, we have to have some deep talks, baby. Deep.
So
Go ahead.
When we pass away, set free, like what happens? Or
wow. When we ascend, when we transition, our spirit leaves our body and goes to be with Creator. It was a nice little neat package when I kept God in that box. It was a super neat package. It was like you went to heaven, you went to hell. That was super easy.
Right.
Then I expanded it to a lot of more people are going to be in heaven than we think. And now a redefinition of what heaven truly is. I guess my question becomes, do I choose to come back again as a human? I don't know. If I've done what I'm supposed to do and ascended to a certain level, do I come back as a different type of celestial spiritual being? Do I come back as a spiritual spirit guide next time because I've done what I needed to do? That question I don't know. I do know that if you are in relationship with him, and I do believe that he gives every person a chance to reconcile with him. What I don't know is, where do people that hurt people go? Like, where do people that it is said that is pure evil go? Mass murderers, where do they go? Despots that...
Where's Hitler?
Right. Where? I don't know. Yes, evil is definitely lower vibration, and entities are definitely lower vibration. That's interesting to put evil backwards from live. That is so cool, Josie. I don't know where those people that are not walking in light go, because you cannot go back to the light if you're in darkness. However, we are all at our essence light. Whether we choose to walk in it and ascend and awaken is different. So I don't know where people that are not walking in the light go. Perhaps those are the people that become, what we call demons. Y'all are making me think tonight. This is supposed to be a night of gratitude. Y'all making me think.
Now it's philosophy.
So this is all the type of stuff. This is a time for a commercial. This is all the type of things that we discuss in the spiritual ministry class. It's so cool that we're talking about this, because I have 2 classes, 2 weeks devoted to angels and lower energy beings. So that's part of the class as we talk about this kind of thing. Angels are always messengers of God, yes. But angels are also... This is going to flip a few people's lids. Angels, we do have authority, right? Because we were created next to God. There's some that say that the reason that Lucifer is jealous of us is because God loves us so. And we have free will and he does not. Now, he created his own bed. But the reason why he always seeks to destroy creation is because we are the very essence of who God is. And he sees our light and he wants to destroy us. So that's why I do talk a lot about that. Angelic host is here to protect us. They're messengers. They're also warriors. They war for us in the spirit realm. We don't physically reside in the spirit realm. We reside third dimensionally. So if something is going on somewhere else, and I know someone is under a level of attack in their mind or whatnot, or whatever the situation is, I dispatch angels to go and fight that battle. And some of y'all might say, hold on.
Question.
I'm sorry.
Triple G has a good question.
Oh my gosh.
Is it too late?
Oh. Okay. Triple G says, maybe I heard wrong, but you said you can reconcile with God. So if you die being a bad person, then you can't. Triple G, I don't know. I do know that there have been times where a grieving mother or father has come to me in a prayer meeting or a meeting that I was ministering at in the church and wondering where their child was or their loved one. And God has allowed me to see that person in that last moment. In that last moment, where maybe they had been a horrific person the whole time and just saying, there is no God, there is no God, there is no God, there is no God. You know, I don't believe in God. I don't believe in anything, right? And at last moment, they realize, and there's a reconciliation there. I don't know. I don't know how you can get to your last moment and not believe right then and there and not want a relationship then and there. I do believe, though, that you screw up real bad this go around, you coming back again to get it right. So maybe hell, maybe hell is you got to keep coming back and you never ascend to the next level. I don't know. Lady Rose says that she says, I feel once we've completed our work here for God, for our God, then we come back differently. Yeah, we talked about that, Lady Rose. I don't know. Like, I don't know the next go around because I honestly feel that this lifetime, I'm truly having the opportunity to live out my life purpose. That other lifetimes, my voice was silenced or I wasn't able to do it to whatever degree. For whatever reason, I either stopped myself or others stopped me. This time around, I feel like I'm fully able to live my life purpose. So I don't know what that means because I do know that the next level of ascension and the next level of consciousness that we are here to raise humanity to, I believe we're going to experience life very differently. There's a number of us that are going to experience life very differently as we continue to raise the consciousness and ascend. Why is music so sucky when music can give a normie in society an immediate ascension? I should know. I met my twin, and that was when I saw the music that can be easily played on a radio frequency. I don't think I understand your question, Barna. I thought they would stay in purgatory. That's a very Catholic thought process and very Jewish. I don't know about Islam, and my king is not here. I believe, you know how we believe that we've got karma we got to clear out? Well, if we didn't have karma we had to clear out, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think you get another shot at it. Like, for however long he has deemed that humanity will exist in its current form, there's redo and redo and redo. Because haven't you ever met somebody you're like, I know you. You've met them, you knew them from before. So I don't know about purgatory. I haven't decided about that. Maybe hell is every journey put on our. It can be, Barna. I'm not sure. Steph, yes, you died and God sent you back. Yep. Because it wasn't your time to go. It was time for you to be here. Triple G said, you're reading a book called Soul Communication. The author says something like what you said about levels of ascension and having to come back until you get it right. Okay, Miss Raina. They are also healers. Angels? Yes, they are. Especially Archangel Raphael. That's his job. Can't quote what you said, right? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's, you know, and I didn't always have that concept about this whole reincarnation thing, right? Because, you know, that's like a big no-no in the church. But now I do. I fully believe in it. And now that I understand that we're eternal and we're neither destroyed nor created, that's unlocked past lives for me. That's unlocked being able to accept and hear past lives. Memory and bad energy can have its own stream in the spirit, like that of blood getting trapped in a room. Yeah. Yeah, I'm telling you, the music is a very powerful tool. Musical frequencies is a very powerful tool. It's a very powerful thing. And I hate that my singing voice is crap right now. I was just in my head this morning. When I woke up, the first thing that was in my head, I love you, Lord, and I lift my voice to worship you. Oh, my soul, rejoice. Take joy, my King, in what you hear. May it be a sweet, sweet sound in your ear. And my voice is not good right now. But when I sing to myself, right, and when you sing to yourself, and when you put on certain music and certain musical frequencies, it can heal chakras, it can heal your body, it heals your spirit. The Bible talks about how David would sing to Saul when his mind was going haywire and crazy, and the only thing that could calm him down was David singing and playing his harp. Music is very powerful. The frequencies are very powerful. And that song, I absolutely love that song. We exalt thee, we exalt thee, we exalt thee, oh Lord. I love that song. Because when I exalt him, I am letting him know I appreciate and love you and honor you and praise you for all that you've done and all that you will do and all that you are right now. And even if you did not do one more thing for me, I would still love you anyway. I would still be a light worker no matter if he never did another thing for me. That's when you know you are truly walking in the light. When it doesn't matter. When it doesn't matter. Okay, Raina.
Unconditional love.
Unconditional love. Raphael is the healer, yes.
Humans should give other humans unconditional love as well.
Yes. Yes.
Why is it so hard for humans to give other humans unconditional love?
Because we're not walking in a high enough vibration to do so. And every once in a while, like, you know, there's so many people, like people ask me all the time, they're like, well, how can you like say that you forgave your ex, right? Well, I did. I give my ex unconditional love. Because if I don't forgive him and give him unconditional love, I can't expect to have it. I can't expect to receive it. If I don't forgive, my prayers aren't answered. Why? Because I'm walking around on lower vibration all the time. It's not because God's saying, I'm not answering your prayer because you didn't forgive. It's because you're walking around with hurt, pain, issue, problems, low vibration the whole time. You can't walk around in low vibration and then expect, to receive blessings. Heaven is when you're happy, and hell is when you're not. I like to keep it simple. That's cool. Josie. But I do believe that there is an ascension that we can get to. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I know at some point I'd like to like not actually have to live the human experience. And perhaps I say that now, and the next go around, God's like, you know, you really did a great job at that. I'll say I want to come back again to help for the next ascension, the next raising of consciousness. I'm not here to say somebody's right or wrong, Miss Lady Rose. I honestly can say for one of the few times in my life, you're going to hear me say, I don't know. No, I say it all the time. I don't know. I had it all in a really cool, neat little package. But part of that cool little neat package was that Jesus was the only way, the truth, and the light. That nobody else was getting to heaven unless they said the sinner's prayer. That Catholics weren't even getting there because y'all believed in Mary.
Statue of Mary right there.
Raina, I just sent you an invite. Are you coming on? You have to go to your Google Hangouts and close out the
eyebrow,
the
grateful
YouTube,
for your
Raina.
eyebrows.
I don't know if they stay in purgatory. I don't know. I guess I've never thought to meditate on that. I'm willing to talk about it. It's really hard sometimes to do that. You work on it every day. Like unconditional love? Yes. Steph says, what are your thoughts about astral projection? Well, I've done it. So my thoughts are, it's a great ride. Let me tell you. It's I've done it many times. It's yes. When you get to that level of, gosh, I don't even know how to describe it.
I want to learn. Like, can you teach yourself, or does someone have to kind of teach you, or how does that work?
I didn't even know what it was until someone told me that's what it was. I always felt like, okay, because I did this. Years and years and years ago when I was really first, like really coming into the charismatic and learning about my spiritual gifts and how to operate in them. The first time it ever happened, we called them visions or day visions in the church. Like if you've read the book of Revelation and John says he was on the Isle of Patmos when he had this vision, right? When he went into the heavens and God gave him the book of Revelation. Well, that's astral projection. Hello, astral projection. When Paul, was it Paul that got that vision? I believe Paul got the vision in Acts. Oh, Lord, it's escaped me. Who got the vision of the clean and unclean animals in Acts? Like they were taken out of the room. Oh, maybe it wasn't Paul. I don't think he's with them at that point. I'm sorry. Peter got the vision. And he saw the clean and unclean animals. And he said, basically, this whole concept of Christ and being saved and the Messiah is meant for both Jew and Gentile. There's many different times, Old Testament and New, when people went to, hey, Deanna, when people went outside their body. So the first time it happened, I was sitting on a couch. I had been in a time of prayer and fasting. I was sitting on the couch in my living room, and I had a very prolific day vision. I was actually out of it for 3 hours. I remember looking at the clock before I started praying, went into a trance or whatever, came out 3 hours later. I felt like I'd been asleep for 10 minutes. And I wrote everything down. So now it happens more often. It's easier to do it because it just happens. So the church calls it day visions. No one ever taught me anything. I just believed it could happen because I read the word and I believed that that word that was there for them was the same word for me. That is so cool, Lisa K. So can you learn how to do it? Yes. But it to me, like the easiest way to get there is to like really master the art of meditation and the art of just allowing your spirit, like being so aware that your spirit takes over everything, because your spirit automatically goes to different dimensions. It goes between third and fourth and fifth and beyond, because it doesn't really live here. It's not from here. Barnett, you've had some very interesting experiences. I see why you were targeted. Deanna, what's going on, girl? Okay, Raina, I guess you're not coming on, huh?
And Lady Rose wants to get on, but she's in bed, so she doesn't want to show her face.
Oh, is somebody going to text me her email address? Can you add her? Or do I have to?
I have her email. Hold on. I think.
So we can all travel? Yes, we can. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Are you texting it to me?
No, I just texted Raina and Rose and was like, giving your email address. Okay, I got it. Do you want me to just forward it to you?
Yes. I
Oops,
literally muted myself while I was blowing my nose. Okay. Sorry, guys. Lisa, that's a cool dream. Way cool. Okay. That's a cool vision.
There we go.
Oh, I had Lady Rose. Okay. I don't remember everybody that I have all the time. I'll send her another one. Okay. You know what? I am super grateful for this conversation. This was not even supposed to be this way. And I love the fact that God just took it where he wanted it to be. You've been to Jerusalem. I have never been to Jerusalem, Steph. Oh my gosh. I want to go. And I've never been to Africa. I want to go to South Africa so bad.
I have a couple friends that live there.
In South Africa?
Yeah. And I have been to Turkey, to several different cities, and I stood in that, I don't know if they would or like a theater or something, where Paul preached to the Ephesians. I stood there. And I was like,
beautiful. That's beautiful.
You're really tiny. He must have felt tiny when he was.
Oh my gosh.
I'd love to see the pyramids.
I would too. I saw a picture on Facebook or something, like somebody did this meme. I don't know if it was the Mayan ruins or it was some other pyramids, and the steps were like 6 feet tall or 4 feet tall, and they were like, "Who the heck were these steps built for?" They certainly weren't built for a man. It's like it was like giants and angels. You went to the wall. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. Okay, so I sent out invitations, Lady Rose and Raina. I hope we can get you guys on.
When I was in Turkey, apparently, after Jesus was nailed to the cross and rose again, his mother was taken to Turkey. Now, obviously, they didn't have those like they do now. It is what is now modern day Turkey on this mountain. I have and like her house for by like Catholic nuns, I think. But it is even Muslims that are Turkish Muslims say yes. Jesus, peace be upon him, his mother was there in that house. And so that she like lived, and they and it's kind of like, I don't know if that's like the Wailing Wall in Jerusalem or what they do, but you could put a prayer just in that wall, and I did in Turkey. But here was the interesting thing. We had to take a bus to go up there, and the guy was a Turkish man. Like, do you see everything's burned? And there had been like a wildfire that went through there, just like in California. And it just ravaged that whole mountainside, right? The only part that was not burned, that still had full trees, was right around Mary's house and Mary's house.
Wow.
Everything else was burned down to ash. And I was just like, huh. Like, it was interesting. Like, you could, it was there. Like, burnt, things are falling. Things were starting to grow because they had years, you'd see like little sprouts.
Yeah.
But then there were big lush trees like right around, like just right around the house. And then everything around on the mountain had.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Wow. Okay, guys. Hey, listen. All right, I've been on for a while now. I'm gonna need to get off. I was trying to get Lady Rose and Raina on here, but we'll have to like get them on here another time.
She said she hasn't received anything. Rose said she hadn't received anything.
I sent it twice.
Let me see if I could do it. How can I do it? Let me see. Chat, screen share, control room. Would it be control room? You want her on a moderator?
No, you have to do it through. Hold on.
Not really letting me add anything.
That's different. All right, let me go back.
Because I have her email right here, but I'm afraid to mess with it.
I'll send it that way. Lady Rose, I just sent it again. Okay, and I sent it to Raina as well. So I just sent it one more time because otherwise we're gonna I'm gonna need to get going, guys, because it's getting late and I gotta go to work tomorrow too. But this has been awesome. There she is. Hello, Miss Raina.
Look at my brows.
No, that's just your picture. I want to see your actual face. You better look at your face.
I'm not about to go looking like I'm on crack or something.
What are you saying? What do I look like?
Not you, but me. I literally had no brows, nothing. And I feel like crap, but I look good.
It's better to look good than to feel good.
I know.
Okay, Miss Raina, we're gonna let Miss Raina tell us what she's grateful for. We're gonna keep this vibration high here.
Grateful for eyebrows.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna lift my vibration because you know I'm a low vibrational.
What are you grateful for, Miss Raina? I know
First
you're
of all,
grateful for
I am grateful for my kids, because they're healthy. Yeah. Because my daughter's here and she came back and she's here, and I know she can be low vibrational though, but I love her. You know, I do. She's my best friend. I feel complete with her by my side. I'm grateful because my mom is healthy. She's doing better. Her husband passed away a few months ago. So she's doing a lot better. I'm grateful that Ricardo's healthy, that he's a good man. I am grateful that he raised my daughter without ever seeing. After we had our kids, he never saw differences between them, and they have a very special bond. And I am so thankful that he. Damn, I don't want to cry. I'm not gonna say he took us in, but that he showed me a different life from the one that I had. You know, he was gentle, he was soft, he was patient, and to live with me is to really. You need a strong stomach to live with me. Yeah, you do. I'll say that much. Sometimes I can't even stand myself, but oh well. And I am grateful for. I didn't see it back then, but I see it now for Tabitha coming into my life when she did, because I believe that she, had it not been for me getting pregnant with her at such a young age, I think I would have gone through that path of drugs, you know? And it just, she changed my whole life. She changed it. I had to grow up. I had no choice. And the funny thing is that I didn't find out that I was pregnant until I was almost 4 months.
Wow.
Yeah. And even by then, when I did find out that, because I did contemplate on having an abortion, right? And I found out, and it was too late anyways, but I was so unhappy. I was so angry because nobody supported me in what I wanted. I thought I was too young. I didn't know anything.
Mm-hmm.
But she came at the right time. She came at the right time.
That's wonderful.
And I'm happy. I'm not completely happy. I am not gonna lie. But I'm grateful that everybody has health.
Yes. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. Thank you for sharing that.
Seriously the most important. When we're kids, we're like, oh, I'm so grateful for Santa, or I'm so grateful for this, that, and the third. But health is.
Wait, I'm grateful because I've met all of you. I mean, I haven't met you personally, but this whole community has been amazing. Has been amazing. I have somebody to talk to all the time, and support. Support. I have support. I have support from everybody. I hope I don't have judgment, but no, not that I know of. Not that I can feel of. And I just feel like I can, instead of checking Facebook, I check my YouTube. I don't know why, but I do that. Yeah, I do. I feel like I have support. Yeah, I can be a handful. I know I can be my Gemini moon, my low vibrational Gemini moon, or Capricorn, or Cancer. But it's okay. It takes a lot. I know. I am a lot to handle sometimes. I am. And I know for sure Ricardo's going to go to heaven just for putting up with me, and I'm just grateful that he's okay. And I'm grateful that even separated, we can come together and co-parent,
That is wonderful. That is wonderful.
That's my best friend. And please, people, pray that Ricardo finds somebody soon. I'm wanting him to find somebody clean, somebody good, somebody that likes my kids, because my kids can be low vibrational.
They're children.
They're not children. They're low vibrational.
Well, we're grateful for you. I've said this over and over again, and I'll say it over and over again tonight. I am so grateful for each and every one of you. Some of you come on all the time, and I really get to know you. Others I know are just kind of watching. Some are new. But I'm so grateful for all of you, because without you, you guys activate gifts in me. And you guys give me a purpose, right? And you guys lift me up and pray over me and, hey, Lady Rose, and care for me. And I'm just so thankful for all of you. Well, welcome, Lady Rose.
Hello. I finally made it on here. Oh my goodness.
Yay.
Why can't we see your face?
Because I am in bed.
Where I'm trying to go.
I have no makeup on and I look like a witch. But so this is a very interesting conversation. So I'm very fortunate to have not actually met all of you, but we talked about this earlier, Rain. I feel like we're all like a big family.
Mm-hmm.
We're all there for each other in one way or another. So I am grateful for that. I've talked to a lot of people. I've become a moderator for a lot of people. I'm very grateful for that. I'm very grateful for doing readings for other readers. And what you all have done for me is amazing. And I'm very grateful for that as well.
Well, we're grateful for you and your place in ministry in this community. I think the beauty of us all being able to share like this, and there's more people in this chat that I know are not going to get on here, even though I would love for them to, is that all of us bring a special level of gifts, and we bring special things, and we bring our own way, from our own perspective and our own personality. We're also unique.
Yes.
And we bring that all together, and there's no judgment. There's no condemnation. There is only and solely the exchange of positive, enlightened, uplifting energy amongst all of us. And I absolutely love that. And yes, Steph McCoy, we do inspire each other. We do. And my prayer is that each and every one of us begin to step into our purpose in a fullness. Heather's begun to step out in hers. Lady Rose, I'm sure you were doing it long before you ever got on YouTube, but it's awesome that you're expanding that, right? Expanding your territory. Raina, I'm not quite sure yet which way Raina's going to go.
Raina's coming online on YouTube with the cookbooks thing.
God.
She's going to give us all her recipes.
I can't do cooking. If my kids are around, I can't do it.
That'd be even more fun if you did it then. That'd be so much more fun. But Raina's got a powerful ministry within her as well. And, each and every person that's even in this chat right now, and even if you're not, if you've been here and you left, I know that people are brought here to this channel, and we're all brought together for a purpose.
Absolutely.
And
amen to that. That's
I thank
true.
God for that. That's beautiful. I think it's absolutely beautiful that we're all brought together for a purpose. And I'm loving watching it just unfold. I just love watching it unfold. It's beautiful.
It's funny because I don't even watch tarot anymore. I'm like, what? Why? What for?
I love the tarot, but that I was saying it in one of my live streams the other day or last week, whenever it was. I cannot connect to the tarot cards, and I don't understand why. I don't know what the reason is. I understand the cards. It's just something I've been drawn to them, but why does it not connect with me? I don't get it. I can do the oracle cards. I can do my pendling, but I can't do the tarot.
I'll tell you, like, I can connect with them as a tool,
Mm-hmm.
but now it's more like I like my Star Child Tarot much better. The Oracle cards I like much better. The standard tarot are cool, but it's like, I don't, because I never started using, like, this is something new. I don't think all of us are meant to connect. Like, there's some people like Tyler and some other people, Sunshine Tarot, Secret Tarot. Oh my gosh, that's their
They're
gig.
good. Yeah. Yeah.
That's their thing. Brandy, Lollipop Tarot, that's their tool.
Right.
That's not all of our tool.
Right.
And so we're like trying to use like a hammer when we're supposed to be using a power drill, or we're supposed to be using, something else. You know what I'm saying? So it's not our gig. So that's why, definitely. Hello, Quartz Quantum. Hi there. Deanna says hers just stick together and jump.
Hi, Dee.
Hi, Dee.
And there's been a lot of people that have come and, that some have taken the class, my spiritual ministry class, and others just have been around, and they're like, ooh, I don't want to learn the tarot. I'm like, I'm never going to force anybody to learn tarot. And I actually probably should not be the one teaching tarot, because I would teach it like so loosey-goosey. I'm just like, well, this sort of means this, but, in any context, it could mean anything, because it's really it's the intuitive gift. It's the intuitive message that's being given. It's not really the tarot. It's
You
just
guys,
a tool.
I was talking to you, and I was muted. So.
Oh, I'm sorry, sweetie.
That's what it was. I thought I saw the little microphone muted.
I do, Deanna.
You missed all my little beautiful clips that I had to say. There are many people that wish I could mute my microphone in real life. Like, let me tell you.
No, I don't believe that, Heather.
I'm teasing. But I did find my moonstone. That's what I wanted to say. I didn't flush it.
Okay, you didn't flush it? All right. Yeah.
Oh, and I didn't flush my other Bluetooth. No, it was in my
Why would you flush your Bluetooth?
Okay, look, let me tell you something, y'all. This is me being real, right? Okay, so after I do coffee convo cards, I run around here and I grab everything and I rush out the door. So I had the Bluetooth in my back pocket along with my phone. So I pulled the Bluetooth out. I mean the phone out of my back pocket. I had to go potty before I went to work. So, and I flushed the toilet. I thought, oh my God, my Bluetooth is not in there. It's not in my back pocket. I thought it was gone. Swimming with the fishes.
So when you flush, do you turn back to see or what?
No, do you watch? Do you watch things go down there?
I don't want to know why.
Particles going in the air. I close the lid.
This is what happened. This is what had happened. What had happened was I washed my hands, grabbed my phone, and went to my back pocket to grab my Bluetooth so I could put the Bluetooth in the ear, took it to the phone and get out. And I'm like, no Bluetooth. And I looked over and I'm like, I just flushed my Bluetooth down the toilet.
Oh my goodness.
It's like $120 on a new one.
110.
Oh, okay.
110. Maybe it was a 120 with tax, but that's not the point. Anyway, well, the original one was 110 when I bought it. So I was like, I just flushed $110 down the toilet. So anyway, I went and I bought this one. It's the same as the other one, except for it's got this little doohickey down here that supposedly makes it water resistant. Mm. And the microphone is a little bit better on this, I will say, the new Plantronics or whatever this is. Yeah, Plantronics. So I bought it like a day or two ago, Heather. And then yesterday I was in my bathroom freshening up my makeup before I went on. and I looked in my little makeup bag, my new one that's black on the inside, and what do I see but the old Bluetooth in the makeup bag? I had set it in the makeup bag and forgot.
Don't take your phone to the back. Well, you know what? I do.
Well, now, at least now you have backup in case you do end up losing it, or you
This is
end up,
true.
not, it may not be working. So there's a reason for everything. There's a reason why you bought that extra one. I believe that.
This is very true. I have an extra. That's right. I keep an extra phone and I have an extra Bluetooth.
You keep an extra phone.
We need, it's like, you know,
extra phone.
A backup Bluetooth, a backup man, a backup, no.
I ain't got a backup man. Oh,
I have a backup man.
I do got a backup. Anyway, I don't even have a standby.
I don't have a backup man, no.
I have a standby for emergency situations. Don't break the glass unless it's an emergency.
That's what keeps you in high vibration.
Well, you can say that. Anyway, we have guests in the room tonight, y'all. We can't.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
We have guests over tonight.
Ooh, I forgot because I can't see anybody. Like I forgot that it was only us 4.
That's right. Yeah, it's like, yeah, I thought so too.
But anyway,
it would be much worse if we all knew it was only us.
So your morning show, Miss Lisa, is Coffee and Convo, right? Coffee Convo.
Coffee Convo and cards. I do that
and
in the morning.
Cards, right. So
yes,
your evening, you've got to make one for your evening. You've got to make maybe like wine and combo.
That'd be dangerous. So actually in the evenings, I tend to do different segments almost every night, at least 3 nights a week. So in the evenings, I do Manifestation Monday, right? And then Tuesdays is Toxic Relationship Tuesday usually. I just chose to make this a gratitude night. Wednesday, oh, Deanna, you leaving, baby? Okay, good night.
Bye, Dee. Good night.
Bye, Deanna. Good night.
And Lady Rose, Steph wants to know if you're from Boston.
I am not. I am 1 hour away from Boston.
Oh, she's close enough. That's why she got the accent. That Toxic Relationship Tuesdays. I used to do just like kind of Wisdom Wednesdays or Sharing Wednesdays where I would have like guest readers or whatnot. And I think I should get back to that. And then Thursdays was always Spiritual Enlightenment. So I had different on different nights. Now, as I'm getting more towards my purpose and kind of getting honed in, I'm not sure how all of that's going to change up.
Right.
Because it's getting to be much more teaching, and because for me, everything is all intertwined anyway. Spiritual enlightenment has everything to do with manifestation. It has everything to do with toxic relationship recovery. Although that's probably going to stay there. That's going to stay toxic relationships because too many of us need to heal from narcissistic abuse, toxic relationship abuse. Like there's too much healing that has to happen for all of us that are healers and teachers and light workers. We got to heal.
Yes.
Barna, you in your lower vibrations, baby. Barna told me to be sexy if his twin had a Boston accent. You really going ham, baby. You going ham, sweetie. Stay up here, baby. Stay with us. We went there. We took that young man there. Josie says her favorite deck recently is called Angel Prayers by Kyle Gray. They're really interesting and helpful. I think I saw that on... Oh, I went to Hay House. Lady Rose.
Good. You did. Did you see everything on sale?
Oh my gosh, there was so much on sale. I was like, this is going to be dangerous if I start buying decks. I could just have bought so I was like, I wasn't, I didn't buy any decks. But it was interesting because I was able to see how much the spiritual classes are on there.
Oh, really? I haven't looked at that. And I believe they're pricey.
They are, but they're not unusually pricey though, because I've looked at other websites.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you guys, the class is way underpriced. But I want it to be affordable. So that's why. So I did put a card on here, a link to the promo for that spiritual ministry class. I'm not going to go into too deep right now, but registration's open, so you could pre-order the classes themselves for $75, or you could get the discussion, the classes and the discussion. So each Saturday morning, starting December 1st, we have live discussion after that week's class. So you'll have it for a week, and then we discuss it in a Zoom conference room live, and you'll get the MP4 for that, and that's $125. And if you register by Wednesday, you'll also get an energy session with me.
So what's an energy session?
Like kind of like a Reiki. I really want to spend time with people that are going to spend the time in the discussion, because that's really where a lot of the ministry happens there, and where you could just kind of like, right, you want to know what the teacher's thinking when they put together the lesson. So the energy session is going to be an aura reading session, and I'm going to really start to work on what areas may need healing, and I want to be able to identify gifts. If I haven't already identified it with you, I want to be able to identify gifts as well, so that I know how to focus in on you and
But
and
you
really
won't tell us,
you.
right?
Oh, I'll tell you.
Oh, you will? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you weren't going to tell us.
Yeah, usually I'm just like, nah, I ain't telling. But no, this time I'll tell.
Low vibration, Miss Lisa.
You know what? You're going to stop confessing that over yourself. That's what you're going to stop doing. You're going to start saying you're a high vibrational being.
I have everybody saying low vibration.
No, even me. Like, that's my new thing. Instead of telling somebody, because in the South you go, being hateful. Okay? I would tell people, why are you being so hateful? And so instead of that, I'm like, why are you being low vibrational?
Low vibration, low vibrational.
Like,
Tabby was,
Mom? And she was just like,
oh. Silly.
Yeah, I tell that to Tabitha all the time, and she's like, finally, she just popped when I was like out of nowhere. Like when I was driving, she's like, what the hell does that mean? And I'm like, that's a low vibration. That, what you just gave me right there.
I need to do a vibration chart. I know Jeremy has some, Josie. I need to put up a vibration chart. We need to talk about that sometime.
Oh,
on the spectrum, one? There's a lot of them. There's where we can find the spectrum and the frequency, right, of different anger, fear, that kind of thing, and then on up to love, and then we go further ascension higher.
Are they color coded? Like,
I've seen some color. I've seen some color coded.
How about for pettiness?
I've seen
them. I'm petty.
You know what? I'm gonna pray for you, sister.
I'm telling the truth.
We all gonna pray for Raina. We need to put our hands up.
Raina, can you at least see me?
Well, I said, and how are you feeling, Heather, with the Reiki?
Good evening, Dion Gray. Good evening.
I actually,
Welcome.
Okay, so that actually lasted a while, Rose. And then, like, I don't know, I coughed and all this stuff, and it got a little bit worse. But then it still is not as bad with that pain for like 6 years. Because I got it when I was pregnant with Honey.
Yeah.
And
so
you can see
does Miss Lisa know? Does Miss Lisa know about the situation?
With my diastasis recti?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. And what happened with that? What we did?
No. Rose randomly called me out of the blue, and she was like, "I had to call you." And I don't remember what you asked me, if I was in pain or something, and I was like, "Well, yeah," but like it's always there, like that. I was like, "Well, yeah." And then she's like, "Okay, well, I'm going to do a long distance Reiki session." And I was like,
"Okay."
Yeah,
I said I never did it before. I never did long distance ever.
So I laid on my couch, and it actually. She goes, "Well, how do you feel?" I was like, "I feel nothing," which is good. I don't mean nothing. Nothing. I meant like, you know how you're in constant pain and then all of a sudden not. Like, that's what I meant. Like, it wasn't in pain anymore. And I was like, what? And then also I've been listening to, the Meditative Minds on here, that, like solar plexus. That one. So I've been like trying to do that. I know I need to do the little exercise, but I just don't want surgery. Huggy.
Well, then you need to like work on. We need to work on that healing, right? So, Lady Rose, so you administered healing. Understand, people. I feel like I need to make this plain because I know I came out in my Aries moon a couple of days ago. I'm not. If you are born a healer, you're born a healer.
Right.
Having the methodology, of utilizing Reiki as a method of transmitting that energy, channeling that energy, has been freeing for me, because no longer do I feel like I'm interjecting too much of my humanity within it. When I would do it, when I would pray for people, and the anointing would fall, which is universal life force, light, God, energy. I would be exhausted after praying for like 800 people. I'd be exhausted. But Reiki has taught me how to not be exhausted and to truly channel. And that's the beautiful thing with Reiki. And there's also some other concepts in there that are very good and very helpful as you're administering it. But if you that healing ministry, honey, that healing ministry will be there whether or not you have a certificate or not. So it doesn't. You can call it whatever you want to call it. You prayed for it and it happened.
Yeah, like Jeremy was saying that basically you are like a Reiki master. You just haven't gotten the certificate yet, Lisa.
Yes.
That's a big deal. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
I mean,
that's what my Reiki master said, that he was a master before he ever became a master. The title is not the issue. But having that title, then it also, and having the training, it allows you to administer it in a proper way. And
yes, because I know for myself, like sometimes, because this is self-taught. This just came to me. I've never had a Reiki class. So for me, it's like, if I'm not doing it the correct way, I feel like maybe there's something I'm skipping. Sometimes I'm not grounding myself properly. And sometimes I'm drained.
Yes. Yeah. And I'm telling you, you do it the wrong way, you get drained. You do it the right way, you get blessed, just as blessed as. I love to do Reiki sessions for people. I wish more people would schedule Reiki sessions with me. Please do. Please do, because I get so blessed every time.
Rose, you should go to the conference. You can get on your Reiki 1 attunement.
I would love to be there. I really want to be there.
I'll give you the info.
And that's when? February or March? When is it? February or March?
Yeah, it's going to be either the end of February or beginning of March.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure you'll be promoting it from now till then, correct? You'll be talking more about it.
Yeah, we're finalizing everything now.
I can like text you too.
Okay, so guys, I want to just hang on 1 second. Dion Gray, love and light and blessings to you as well. Dion Gray said, and I think this is beautiful, I am thankful for every day and all things in my life. And that's truly what we should be, right? Thankful for every single day and all things in our lives. I love that you are. I love that you are. And you're focusing on positivity. And that's really what this channel and what tonight was all about too. And I think we have been. I feel so uplifted in just all of our conversation and what we've talked about tonight, and the sharing of ideas freely and the sharing of our energy freely has been wonderful to minister to one to another. And yes, remaining in positivity remains us in a position to. Remaining in positivity allows us to remain in receptivity. We can receive when we're positive. We can receive blessings so much easier when we're up here, right? Yeah. And you know what else happens? All the negative stuff slides right on off of us. Like, you just don't find yourself, if you remain in an attitude of gratitude, you will find yourself not getting offended as much. Because what's the point in being offended? It's like, oh, Okay, well, I'm so sorry for you. I'm too busy being thankful and happy and gracious and grateful for what everything God's done and living in my purpose. I don't have time to be worried about whether or not you're like in your feels. It just doesn't it doesn't affect you as much.
I used to get offended by things like that, and now I'm like, even if somebody's making fun of me or whatever, I just like laugh. Like, I don't care.
Ooh, I'm not there yet. Mm-mm.
You know what?
I'm a Leo.
That's a Latina.
I'm really pissed off about it, but I don't get mad. I'm just like, yep.
That's a Latina. I saw all of that. I heard all that Latina-tude right there. That's what that is, Raina. Rein it in, girl. Rein it in, queen. Rein it in,
I
baby.
am not there yet, and I don't know. I'll be there, but not yet. I'll be low vibrational right there. I will tell somebody off.
I used to be the same way.
Yeah, I know. It's no good, but you know what? Understand that.
I don't know, Raina. I'm getting the number 2, so I don't know if that means 2 months, 2 years, but I think within that time frame you'll get there.
Damn, it's probably 2 years. Damn. No,
it'll be 2 years if you keep claiming it's gonna be 2 years.
Yeah, right.
2 minutes.
That's funny. No, I always used to let people step all over me. Always, whether it be by my weight. My family would always do that. Oh, here comes, comparing me to an elephant. When I would come into the room, I gained the weight. I was depressed. I lost Georgina. She passed away, and it was painful. And I ate my feelings and my depression away, my anxiety. I wouldn't eat because get out, Tabitha. I wouldn't. I didn't eat because I was hungry. I would eat because I was depressed, and I always let people pick on me. Always let people step all over me. My dad never let me have a voice. My dad was very strict. My dad was very abusive in every sense of the word. And up until when I was 32, I started just little by little, being able to speak out loud, because I always listened to my mom. My mom would be like, "Oh, if you do this, you're gonna go to hell. If you do that, you're gonna go to hell. If you're thinking that, it's a sin. It's a sin. You have to go to church. You have to do this." And I'm like, I know she is not talking, but and that is why I don't want a relationship with my family anymore. I don't want it. I don't think I need them. I haven't had a relationship with my sister since April either. We had a big argument, and I don't feel like I need my family. I feel better, and that's weird because my family is very close.
So, baby, there is a level of I understand what you're saying. I get it. And while you may not need them, you still have to be healed from those wounds. Because I look at you now and all I see is the little girl that's hurt.
I agree.
That's all I see. And this is the other thing that I heard that I need to pass it along to you. If you do not heal the wounds in you from your family, that generation, you will pass it along to your next generation. It has to stop with you.
Yeah, because I don't even let my kids see my family. Like, I rarely let them.
And that's not right either, because their relationship with them will be very different from your relationship with them. What has to happen first, though, is you need the healing within yourself. And so that's why we talk a lot about this, right, guys, is that as healers, as teachers, as light workers, we have a responsibility to heal ourselves first, because until we are at least a decent amount healed, like we're always going to heal, right? But at least till we've healed like the major wounds and sewn up the major arteries, right? Stop the bleeding and started the healing. We can't ascend. We can't get any further. And you're walking around with a lot of pain. You're going to end up hurting others. and attracting more pain back to you.
Oh,
because what you're putting out, even subconsciously, your heart's still putting it out. So that's exactly what you're going to get back.
I can't find myself to even talk to them. I feel, I mean, you know what? I'm in physical pain all over probably from my neck down, in the back of my head and neck down. And this has been going on for probably like 3 or 4 months already. Since I started talking to you, Lady Rose.
Lady Rose.
No, Jeez. But I had mentioned to her that I was in pain. Physically, I was in pain, but it began to progress a lot more. Yes. And there's days where I just can't get up without the help of my son, or Ricardo, or Tabitha right now, and live in constant pain.
That constant pain, I'm telling you, you release the hurt and the pain, the emotional pain, your physical pain will begin to heal.
Oh, why?
Oh,
jeez. No,
you don't like that, Lady Rose.
Your body are so connected.
You need spiritual healing, my friend. Spiritual healing.
Oh my God.
We talked about this.
Yeah, I know, but I thought there was probably like a way around it.
Oh, so Lady Rose has been talking to you about the same thing, huh, Raina?
Yeah, we spoke today about that.
How many different people gonna have to tell you?
I know, but I thought maybe like, you know what, let's throw
you want the easy way out. You want the easy way out.
Yes, I want the easy way out.
So we'll just have to make arrangements for you to come up here from Chicago.
I feel too, though, what I feel also, which I don't know if I told you, I feel as though you need to find peace first within yourself, which I believe I told you that.
Yes.
And then I feel as though once you start that process, everything starts falling into place, little by little.
How do I do that? I mean, I know that you guys are telling me that, but how do I start finding peace within myself?
Meditation, writing in journals.
Girl, you know that I can't meditate.
Well, I mean, I don't know what your relationship, I don't know if you are like, if who your God is. I mean, I don't know what a religion rather, but I feel as though you have to find that relationship with whoever your God is first.
I was raised Catholic, but I don't follow neither Catholic or nothing. Is there
any higher power? Is there any higher power that you speak to? Okay.
God, yeah.
So I feel like you have to build a relationship there.
Yes. Do
you agree, Miss Lisa?
I do. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I'm reading like the chat. I do agree. I mean, it does start there, and then you got to release it there too, right? You have to release it to him. When I go through the healing process, I feel like some of y'all that have been with me for the beginning are probably like, how many times is this woman going to say this? But when I go through the healing process, it is all about forgiveness. It is all about forgiveness. You cannot find peace until you forgive.
Well,
and
yeah,
I can guarantee you can't find forgiveness until you are allowing God to give it to you, because there's some level of forgiveness. In our humanity, we cannot possibly do it. And so we start the meditative process, the healing process, by layer upon layer, memory upon memory, going through forgiving ourselves for not being able to protect ourselves, and forgive the person that inflicted the pain upon us. And sometimes it's chunks.
Forgiveness is not for the other person.
Correct.
So if John Doe does something to harm me, and I find it within myself, and you have to really find it within yourself, because you can't just go, well, I forgive you, and then like really not. If I find it within myself to forgive John Doe, it's not for John Doe, not for his benefit, because he goes on his merry way. He doesn't give a darn, right? It is for me. The forgiveness is for me, and so that I can heal. And that doesn't mean I have to hang out with John Doe. It doesn't mean that I have to be his son anymore. But I can forgive and heal to myself and move on, even if I never speak to that person again.
You have
That's the way I
to.
look at it.
I feel you have to. You want to move on to the next chapter.
Yep.
You've got to
Right.
close the last one.
You have
And
to.
you've got to
See,
close it
that's
with
what
forgiveness and peace.
I find weird. You know, funny, not funny, but it's like I can forgive the person that most hurt me in my entire
But you can't
childhood.
forget.
Well, no, you can't forget, but I can forgive him, and I don't have anything against him. That's my father, and I love my father.
You can
But I
love
can't forgive my family. I cannot forgive them for little petty stuff, you know, for petty things, you know.
I told you, because you know, you feel so deep down in your heart that they were supposed to protect you, and they did not.
My mom, yes. I don't know about the rest of those people. You know, her low vibrational sisters
That's
and brothers.
residual. Well, but there's still the women in the family.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody should have done something. That's the little girl. And the thing is, the little girl's going to forgive her. I really didn't want to go here. The little girl's going to forgive her daddy, because we all want our daddy's love and affection. We all want our daddy's approval. So we're going to forgive our dad way quicker than we forgive our mom. It took me years to forgive my mother. And I forgive my dad eons ago. You could not say nothing wrong about my daddy. And he was not a good man when we were growing up.
When my dad was alive, well, when my dad was around, when I was growing up, I always wished death upon him, you know?
Yep.
I always wished that
too.
he was dead. Please let him die, you know, let him die, let him do something so that he can go away. Because there was so much, you know, beating up and abuse, everything, you know? And it just sometimes the beating up wasn't even the worst part, because you become numb to the pain like that.
Yes, you do.
You just have to kind of like yell or something, you know, show him that you're hurting so that he can leave you alone.
Right.
And when I saw my father after he shot himself, and when I saw my dad, not in a hospital so much, but when I saw him at the nursing home where they took him, and he was recovered to a certain extent, you know, he was like a child. I forgave him. I just lost it right there. I lost it. I really lost it. And like, I can never be mad at him. I can't be angry at him. I couldn't. I'm like, I can't. I'm like, I'm nobody to forgive you. Let God forgive you, you know? And I hope to God, and I really hope to God that he is forgiven and he is spared. I do not want my father going to somewhere else. I don't.
So, sweetheart, I'm going to say this, and then I don't mean to cut you off.
No.
But I do need to get I want to get back to the chat too. Some of this I don't feel that we should be talking. But it's very personal for you. Not that I'm not shutting down your voice. I want to be sure that I'm respecting you. Okay. When you said who am I to forgive you, or I'm no one to forgive you, that hit me, because yes, you are. Your forgiveness is as important. Matter of fact, it is the most important thing to you. Your forgiveness, you giving yourself that power, giving yourself the right, A, to be angry, and B, to forgive. Both of those things are critical in your healing. So you understanding, you darn Skippy, you're somebody. You're important. You're very important in this whole equation. You are very important. And it was and is as important for you to forgive, I will dare say, as God is, because It's you you're right here on this earth, baby.
Yes, but I'm not. If that's what it takes, I forgive him. I love my dad, and I want to be able to see my father one day. I mean, I know not in this life, but I want to be able to see him. I want to be able to see him. I miss, and that's so funny that I miss my father when he was the good person, and not that other person.
I'm the same way. Dad's been gone 9 years. I only remember the good.
And
I remember the bad.
I wish my kids would have had that opportunity to meet him. And you see my son and you see my dad, and that's the splitting image of my son is the splitting image of him. I don't have a relationship with his family. I do with some, but some, blame me for what happened. But it's fine. It's fine. I get it, I don't have anything against them. I understand it's their, my grandmother, that's her son. I understand that there's their brother, and I'm okay with it. I know what happened. He knows what happened. God knows what happened. And that's all I need.
Right.
That's it.
Oh, we have a lot. We're gonna have a lot to talk
We
about.
do have a lot to talk about.
But this has brought up a very good discussion in the chat, so I thank you for sharing tonight.
And this is not waterproof makeup.
I just want to say I've, and I just really like who you are. I love who you are. And you were saying not for you. The thing is for you. It's not for your dad. It doesn't matter whether you forgive him or not. He's going to be the way he is, or he's going to go on at the level that he is right now, after the incident. But the forgiveness is for you. So that's why, yes, you are the person to forgive. And the fact that it really touched me when you were like, I don't want him to have to be taken somewhere else. And that shows you feel like you are not enough, or you're not a good person, or you're low vibrational, or anything like that. Just remember that even after all this, you still want the best for your dad.
Oh yeah, I do.
You're not a bad person.
That makes you a great person, Raina.
Yeah. That makes you a very loving, healing person. And I know that will, just the fact that you have that in your head means that you are already on your way. You know what I mean?
I feel as though that the whole making up with a family situation, I don't know. I feel like that's happening in 2019. I feel that there's going to be, well, I've been saying it for a lot of people. There's a lot of transformations coming from many, many people. There's a lot of awakenings, spiritual awakenings coming from many people in 2019, and a lot of healing. And I feel as though it's going to happen for you. It's all going to come together for you.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Okay.
Totally agree.
Well, ladies, good night. I'm so happy that I get to talk to you live on here. I hope we'll have to do this again.
Definitely.
Yes,
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Miss Lisa, for having me. And I will talk to you again, hon. Happy Thanksgiving if I don't get a chance to talk to you by tomorrow.
Likewise.
Happy Thanksgiving to everyone.
Please call me or text me tomorrow if you can, unless you're busy with Thanksgiving stuff, and then do it whenever, like sometimes.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I will get to you at some point. Okay, guys. Have a great night.
You too.
All right. Bye-bye. Bye.
Okay, so we're going to touch on this concept of forgiveness, but just for a very short time, guys. I really meant to get off almost an hour ago. Okay, listen. So this is definitely going to be something that we're going to have to dive deep into. I can see that.
Yeah.
We're talking a lot about in the chat about, higher vibrational beings. Do we irritate lower vibrational beings? We can. I'm sure we do. And I made a comment, I don't even worry about it anymore. And people are like, oh, how do you do that? So I'm going to talk again about this concept of a spherical or whole aura. When we're injured, okay, our aura, instead of being like spherical, it's like squiggly wiggly. Okay? So let's just say it's like 5-fingered instead of like this, instead of a ball, it's like this. So I can grab onto, as a lower vibrational energy being or someone that has got unhealed wounds, I can get into a codependent relationship like this quite easily because the fingers are both open and they fit like this. And the truth be told, both of us are unhealed. So we get like this and we get entangled, right? Our auras get entangled with one another. This is going to be actually in the next aura. I got to get the aura class up there. We talk of Jeremy and I talk about entanglements. But when you can heal your aura and you heal the inner wounds, you become like this. There's absolutely nothing to grab onto. There's nothing to fit into for a lower vibrational being or entity or energy. Person that's walking around angry all day long. So also what happens, they come at you like this and they're bouncing off. Because you're a sphere, you're like a rubber ball. You have this bubble around you. And like bad stuff just kind of, it gets in every once in a while. I'm not saying I'm perfect. It gets in, trust me. And I get mad and then I make videos I shouldn't make. But no, I don't always do that. But I do say things that I shouldn't say. I get upset a lot less than I used to. But on the whole, people can say things and it don't bother me. Because I'm like, whatever, I'm self-partnered. I know who I am. If you can't accept who I am, that's on you. It's not on me anymore. It's not on me anymore. It's not my job to make you happy.
I will say this. I have a lot more patience for a particular person than I used to. Ooh,
see? It does. It works like that. The more you raise your the more you live in a high vibrational state, honestly, lower vibrate. It's like, oh my. I actually feel sorry for people.
Yeah.
People will be walking around angry all day. And I feel sorry for my ex-husband. What a tormented life it is to live as a narcissist. Never being able to be loved, never feeling like you're ever good enough to be loved, always having to manipulate, nothing is ever real, nothing is ever true. No one can ever truly love you because you push everybody away.
True.
How tormented is that soul to never experience love and to believe that they're not good enough to be loved by anyone and definitely not by God?
Ouch.
It's horrible. Excuse me.
That's more than low vibrational.
But do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. Yeah.
So
yeah, but I mean, yeah, patience. Patience is...
That's how I can bless my enemy. Bless those that despitefully use you.
You know what?
I think Jesus said that somewhere along the line.
I don't feel used or anything. But I can actually ignore now. Like Ricardo when he says his little petty comments, I'm like, whatever. I can just dismiss them.
Yeah, but Ricardo's in a different spot.
Yeah, I know.
That's a little different. But my point is that when you get to this higher level and when you become self-partnered and healed and safe within yourself, we lash out at people because we need to put up defenses, right? But that's why we don't let people in. That's why we lash out. That's what,
we build a wall.
We build that wall.
Mm-hmm.
And the minute somebody comes at us, man, we raising up that fortress wall, man. It's like,
I know that.
Bring it up, and we go to battle stations. We had DEFCON 5.
I know they built the wall around me, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And Trump wasn't even a part of it.
Girl, bye. I'm done with y'all. I done had it with y'all. Don't talk that man up. He been popped up in my chat. Anyway, you know, I don't have any particular political slant on this channel, so we're just gonna leave it like that.
We're joking.
Yeah,
yes, Lord Jesus. Anyway,
but you know
we
the
pull the
Mexicans
wall
not
up.
voting for you know who.
Don't get me started on that tonight.
I know. I had to get it out there.
Yes, and so Steph says that's when your God is working with you when it doesn't bother you so much. That's exactly right. Lee says she's learning how to forgive people and have patience. Triple G said my husband says he doesn't let people's BS affect him. He says you can do whatever you want. I'm not a TV. You can't turn me on and off. Okay, well, I mean, I don't know about all that, but
I'm a TV. No, I'm just kidding.
You can turn me off. I'll walk away. You know, I don't care. But yeah, I just don't let people. I don't let it affect. It very rarely does it affect me now.
Yeah.
Very rarely. And when I'm really in my feels like that, it's like, well, I better go take a nap.
Mm-hmm.
You know, call my emergency man. I don't know, something. Like I got to do something. Something's not right. Okay. Dion Gray, thank you so much for joining us. Happy Thanksgiving. I hope you come back. I hope you got a chance to subscribe to the channel as well. I really do appreciate you coming. Okay. Look, y'all. It's about time for me to say last call and turn these here lights out.
Okay.
I gotta go to work.
I gotta go inside. It's cold out here.
You're outside in Chicago?
Damn shippy I am. Do you know how many kids are there in there? Those low vibrational kids that don't listen, that are yelling. I'm like trying to kill each other. The dog, the cats, the turtle. No, I don't think so.
Wait, I thought the turtle died.
One of them did.
Okay, I'm not talking about
Sonny's still alive.
Okay, all right, we've degenerated again. Okay, rabbit trails. Okay, guys,
all right.
Please remember, go to heartofinspiration.net. I'm putting in this is my Black Friday Thanksgiving special. Lisa 10. If you use that, you'll get $10 off a Reiki energy healing session or 60-minute live personal message. I really want. Do that. Oh, just the Reiki and energy healing session.
Well, no, but I can change. I can add it.
Okay. All right. Sorry, my bad. I have to.
It takes me like literally a second. Yeah. I
have to defer to my my social media guru, my website, my administrator, my personal assistant. She's everything. Yeah. Happy Thanksgiving, Miss Steph. So I'll be on tomorrow morning. I don't know what I'm doing Thanksgiving Day yet. I haven't decided. But I'm not gonna be on too much.
Turkey tarot.
Huh?
Turkey tarot.
Oh, that's not bad.
I might just do the cooking and let y'all watch me cook, and I'll help y'all out a little bit. But anyway, I'm not gonna be on much this weekend. Oh my God.
That's fine.
The three of crystals, the 3 of cranberries.
You're gonna have a full house, so yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have my family, so I'm gonna spend time with my family. And I'll check in with y'all as I can, but I'm not gonna be on much.
No, yeah, I'm gonna be with Tabitha because she's leaving to Arizona on Monday.
Yeah. So
my home state.
Yes.
I
say happy Thanksgiving to your twin. Barno was saying, say happy Thanksgiving. You only live one life this go around. You might come back again, but you never know if that's gonna still be your twin. Okay, guys. So I'm gonna need y'all please go to that website and please use that Lisa 10, and also do consider the spiritual ministry class. I really want you guys
that one. Yeah.
Be in there.
I want that one.
The promo really tells a lot about what you're going to learn. Like different things, including about crystals, about healing, like all kinds of different stuff.
Yeah.
It's really going to be cool.
It is packed with information.
I want that one. I don't want the recordings. I want that.
You'll get the recordings, and then you also then get the live discussions on Saturday mornings.
Interaction. I'm more of a.
So you'll need both, because I want you to study the class first and then come to the discussion, just as if you was in school.
Ooh, okay.
I know.
Are we going to get grades?
Potatoes and healing. Yes, potatoes and healing. What'd you say, honey? You gotta get grades. Y'all don't want me to give y'all grades.
Nuh-uh. You know I don't want her to give me no
grades. All right, guys.
You
guys, this has been a blessing tonight. I have truly enjoyed y'all. Enjoyed y'all. Thank you, Raina, for your transparency. I really appreciate that.
That actually helps with healing.
Yes, it does.
I'm very open about my life. Is an open book. I don't like I don't hide anything. I don't, and that's maybe that's a problem. But
to me, it's
therapy. To me, it's like therapy.
It is, because what cannot be spoken cannot be healed. So, all right, guys, let me let y'all go. I love you guys. I'll see you in the morning. Peace, love, blessings, and joy be unto you today, tomorrow, and for all eternity. I love you guys so much. Yes, dear. Namaste. Bye-bye, babies.
Bye, everybody. Bye.